Alright.
Hello, recording.
We left off the morning after Palroth's champion attacked your camp, the party having moved a short distance and made camp again until morning. You're halfway to Crevice Crown now, 4 days left in that part of your journey. The terrain has been full of small plateaus for the last few days, and throughout this day it slowly begins to level out, but fissures and sinkholes become more common as you go. A light rain begins early, grows heavier over the course of the next hour, and doesn't abate for many hours after that. Why am I seeing myself below myself here? Esther, what are you doing? Oh, there's a million of them. Okay. You march through a forest of bare maple trees, their dead orange leaves blanketing the ground and sticking to your legs with the rain. Puddles hide in the piles of leaves, and every so often one of you will find that the ground where you step is a few inches lower than you expected. The chorus of frogs drowns out nearly everything else. Any downtime activities today, or should I continue? This is a compass day.
Did we get a long rest? I assume
Yes.
so. Okay,
Everyone had a long rest.
awesome.
That's what I needed.
And are we doing languages?
That's an option.
I would like to try to learn a language.
Okay.
Well, Draconic.
Intelligence check. I'll do one for Akanesh. That's really bad. That's a 4.
Dirty 20.
Okay, that's a success for you.
Yay.
You're at 9 out of 20. One more and you'll be able to speak
Yay.
Broken Draconic.
I want to do one as well. Hold on
Alright.
1 second. I'm trying to get to my.
'Rin, do you want to bother trying?
13?
You should
13
do
is a
it.
success. You're at 14 out of 20.
Oh. Wow. Sophia.
I have a question. If
Jules.
they once they master a language, is it just mastered and they don't need to roll for it anymore?
Yeah, you've learned it at that point. You
Sweet.
can speak fluently in it. Jake, you look lost.
My Discord was not showing I was saying anything.
Oh.
Um,
I wasn't hearing anything.
I learned something interesting about Rin. The stat block I had been using for him was a broken one from when I very first made him, before I rolled for his stats. So some of his stats are better, actually. But his intelligence is -2 now.
So it's going to be even harder.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ooh.
That said,
Jin.
13.
13 total. Okay.
Question.
Yes.
Esther, are there 2 of you?
The other one is my alt. It is what I use for viewing the stream because my phone is broken to the point of if I try and open up the stream on my phone, it will mute the people talking. Or worst case scenario, shut down Discord.
To this channel, I was like,
Okay.
Hacker!
So, languages have been learned for the day, with, I believe, everyone but Akanesh succeeding. We'll just skip Theo. He's there, but we're just not doing anything with him for this session. Any other downtime activities? We still have a mask use, we still have the compass to use. If not, I'll just continue on to the next day.
Could I have Umtraki use the mask on would I know Rin's aspect, like his patron?
Pretty sure
Or,
he's
like-
talked about it.
Has he?
I at least mentioned it a couple times, yeah.
I would like to use the mask on her.
Okay. Your vision goes dark. The vision begins. You see, I believe for the first time, you haven't seen Vatha before, but It looks like a woman made of fire, very high up, apparently flying at great speed through the sky, with roiling purplish bluish clouds gathered ahead, lightning striking down silently every once in a while, and a vast empty crystal expanse beneath, which you know just from description, this is the plane of thought. And between the clouds and the ground, there is just darkness. There's no sky. It's just there's. This seems to be a time before the plane of thought arrived in Aronia. And Vatha is simply traveling very quickly high up over the plane of thought before rapidly falling down towards the crystal ground, landing, and approaching another aspect, which you are not entirely familiar with. It looks like another female form, but with kind of wing-like projections off to either side of the head, and a much smaller figure in... This does not look like an aspect at all. It looks like just a person in armor, although very strange armor that you're not familiar with. But just before Vatha is about to say anything, the vision comes to an end. That's what you get.
I absolutely love you, DM.
Pretty sure you know what happens there anyway.
Yeah, but
Um,
still.
Yes. Crystal.
Sorry, 1 second. My child is trying to bite my knee. Ouch!
Cannibalism at a young age.
Sure. Roll to hit.
Delicious.
Roll to hit.
That's because I'm not giving her my pudding. You have your milk bottle that says my pudding. Drink this. Anyways. There was something I was going to do in my downtime, and now I blipped on what it was supposed to be. Yes, Sophia, that's my...
Well, there's still
Um,
days of travel left ahead, so if you think about it.
oh,
if you-
okay, yeah, no. Sorry. I would like to, as we're walking, check in on each of the people that I'm connected to. Like, reach out to each of them in turn and just ask how they're doing after the events with Darzak and...
Okay.
Darzak?
I know you have
Stone.
Sasha's messaging stone. I believe you have Aaron.
Not Sasha, not them, the ones in my head.
Oh, them! Ah, okay. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Yeah, okay. Just plain D20, no, nothing
Yep,
else?
just a plain d20.
17.
17. Catherine is the only voice that responds. You killed him. He's gone. He's really gone. Why am I still here? Why am I still here? Why? It's supposed to end. It's supposed to be over. Let me go. Tristal, let me go. Please.
You're the only one that I couldn't connect to, and now I can't. I'm so confused. Where's my brother? Where's Samir? Where's Chalice?
We
Wait, you saying that?
all come and go, but I thought killing him would end this. I don't understand. Why am I still stuck here?
You okay? Am I hurting you?
There's only silence. There's no further reply.
Catherine? And reaching out to Chalice or Samir or Caleb, there's no response with either of them.
Roll another d20 for me.
Oh. 8.
An unfamiliar voice. I didn't deserve this.
As I'm walking, I'll kind of like falter in my step and then look around and then just like hug my hood up a bit more and in my head just be like, and you are?
You never knew my name. I was in Stone Maiden. After the commander fell, I tried to surrender. You killed me.
I am racking my brain trying to think of which time in Stone Maiden and
After Dak's death,
Yeah.
there
The one
was
guard that was
one,
pleading like for mercy and
Oh,
you
one
just shot him.
soldier who was left, and he threw down his weapon and
I
tried to
killed him.
surrender, and you killed him.
Yeah. Because you were ticked.
reality will crash in on me. I'm barely understanding these connections to the dead, but I'm sorry for your death, if that is any small consolation, and I will try to leave you in peace. What is your name?
Again, there's no response. You're not even sure if... It's hard to tell how long they linger, so you're not even sure if your apology was received.
Oh, okay. I will try to reach Caleb if possible. That's who I'm trying to get to.
Okay. After an 8, I'm gonna say you try throughout the day with no success.
Okay, I will eventually give up after I give myself a rip-roaring migraine.
Alright.
What effect can I use to give myself awful migraine?
Do you want to give yourself a
disability?
point of exhaustion? Because even if you do, you're gonna take it away as soon as the next day rolls around. Unless you don't take a long rest and just stay up all night. In
No.
which case you'd have
do
2 points of
that.
exhaustion.
Why would I stay up all night? That's
I don't
not
know.
my Tristol.
Alright.
Just. Did you drink sour milk? Is that why you're fussing? Oh my.
If nobody is going to use the compass, then it's just going to be gone until the 2nd of winter. So, last call on that. Going once. Going twice.
I was trying to remember where did you mention the pieces of the hammer were, or at least one of the known ones? I don't remember if both were known.
From the context of what Borg was saying, it sounds like Kanagura had one. The other piece of the handle. And
Yeah.
the head of the hammer is in the plane of thought.
What?
Oh.
I didn't. I am furiously finishing up my notes because that didn't capture my attention last time that was heard, if possible. What the
We're
heck?
going on a trip. The plane of thought, I guess.
Zooming through the sky. Silver
Here comes that
line.
thing. It's perfect! Sorry.
Gonna roll it around to the 29th here. Oh, good grief! The mask is only
Whoa!
getting one use every day. That sucks. Alright, 29th. Day 5 out of 8 to Crevice Crown. The rain has continued throughout the night, growing lighter but colder until it's not rain but sleet coming down. As the fall season comes to an end and winter is just around the corner, things are about to get very cold. Tristal, early in the morning, you begin to hear Aaron Zeet's voice over your messaging stone. He doesn't bother with Thieves' Cant this time. The siege starts in 2 days. I'll keep trying to cause problems, but I might be pushing my luck here. Zelth's got a magic barrier, Debron's dome or something or other, but this blasted army has so many soldiers outfitted with aphelium, they may be able to walk right through. At least that won't help them get through the walls, but if it starts to look bad, I'll try to slip into the city and get your family out. That's the message he delivers.
Text form so I can finish my note taking.
Sorry, the first half of that message was drowned out.
Can you send that to me
Okay.
in text form
Yes,
so I may finish?
can. There we go.
Chubby Wubby was in so.
So the mask has, again, one use if anyone wants to use that. If not, or any other downtime activities. If not, we'll go to the next day.
Could I possibly use it on Sapphire?
If you do, then Keys, you're gonna have to say what she sees because I don't know enough of your character's backstory.
Is that what you're going to do?
She would like to be walking and then have the, like, kind of turning the mask over in her hand, and then realizing that she doesn't really know.
Sapphire.
Yes. Doesn't really know a whole lot about Sapphire, but doesn't really feel like asking her, and so, like, quietly, she almost feels like has like a guilty expression on her face, and she's like,
Are you looking at Sapphire when you put it on?
Creepily
Oh,
putting the
gosh.
mask on.
Act
Direct eye
casual.
contact.
I imagine that, like, I'm behind her, but just
What does she see?
I'm really bad at describing things. I guess just kind of her in the library at where Theo and her grew up, and she's probably like 13-ish and being like taught by a much older woman.
do you
just
know what
kind of,
subject that she's being taught? Would you know?
Like maybe like a typical history lesson. Like she's just
So, like, you
Just
can see
schooled.
if she's like she's walking, she kind of slows and her like shoulders kind of slump as she hears like the drone of the old woman's voice in her head as she's like gets a quick history lesson on something about Oronia. And I'm just like, I tried to get more on her backstory, ended up just getting like I wanted history, but I just got history.
Not the right kind of history. Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. The
Anyway, that was
sleet
fun.
finally quits around midday, but the land remains soaked and heavily puddled for a long while after, rivulets of cold water running down every hill and gully. Wrapping around to the next day, last day of the season.
Still don't have horses?
I don't
I have an elk.
I don't recall where
No,
you
I don't
left
think so.
the horses.
I have it.
I think we just. No, I'm just saying. I remember we do not have horses after
Yeah.
we.
Rin has an elk,
Yeah,
that's the only
After we
mount
got
at the
away
moment.
from your
we should get those.
Oh
That would
yeah,
make
you left the
traveling
horses
nicer.
in Belting after riding
yeah
in there
after we
to Tristal's.
escaped from Tristal's Manor.
Yeah, left on foot.
Dang, that was a while ago.
That was a long
That
while
was
ago.
a long time ago.
Alright.
My feet are sore.
The 30th of Endfall. Oh, let me see about the
I've got
mask.
bunions.
1 on the mask again. Good grief.
I,
Lousy thing. It's broken. Who broke it? The sky remains heavily overcast and gloomy. Thick, cold morning fog refuses to let you see beyond a stone's throw. Eventually, it begins to disperse, and the increase in vision lets you see moss-covered ruins just ahead. Just a bit of wall, a corner of some long-destroyed building still standing. To the left, another, and another crumbling ruin further still. You look around to see that, after the fog is cleared, you're left in what used to be a town, or perhaps a small city. Trees and grass have grown up to obscure any streets or paths that once existed. A damp fox stares at your party from the shelter of a hollow in the rubble. There's a large gash in the earth in the center of the town, a tear in the earth itself, some 400 feet long and about 20 feet across. One young tree has grown up too close and is precariously leaning over it. Anyone wanting to do anything today?
If nobody
Like,
else is
do it
using the
ship-
mask.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, what'd you say?
Language.
Oh yeah, we forgot languages yesterday, but
Yeah.
hey, natural
We don't have
20
time
for
for that.
Akanesh. That's 2 successes.
Right.
Yay.
Yay!
Oh, I
Can I
got a
also
9.
do a perception check on these ruins?
If you're looking around, it'd be perception, I suppose. Sapphire, you said a 9 on languages?
Yeah.
That's a failure.
Womp womp.
I got a 15 for perception and a 16 for languages.
16's a success for languages. Let me see. You're at 15 out of 20? Okay. You scour the buildings, poking through the tall, dew-damp grass and overturning bits of rubble. Small things are found from time to time. A metal cup crushed into unusability. A heavily rusted pair of tongs, half a horseshoe. You shift a large chunk of stone in a pile of debris that causes a cascading collapse briefly. And when the dust clears, there's a gold pendant lying in the dust. The chain is broken, but the locket looks intact.
I will look at that.
Okay. It's in the shape of an oak leaf. Got a hinge that allows it to open like that, and on the front it reads the name Erlias, Erlias, my love. The inside of the locket looks like it once held something, but is now empty. The large stone you moved catches your attention then. 4 large letters are faintly visible, once clearly carved into the face of the stone, but worn by enough time that they're just little more than smooth depressions in it. But it's R-O-T-H, and it's clear there's meant to be more, that this is just part of a larger stone. There's a fraction of a 5th letter at the end, but not enough to tell what it was.
At the end, not the beginning, right?
Yes.
It's not Eroth,
So-
like
No, so
Paleroth.
R-O-T-H something.
Okay. I will go to Akanash and I would like to show him the pendant and then try to explain what I just found in Draconic.
Okay. He listens for a good minute before realizing and speaking rapidly in Draconic, rapidly enough that you don't quite catch all the words, but enough to tell that he's excited that you're speaking Draconic and he can understand you.
Aw.
Does he end it with like a question tone or no? Like, does he end it with what sounds like a question to me, or is it a fact type ending statement?
He more just seems pleased, not so much questioning, just excited and like it's about time.
I'll just like
Much better than
like crack a
comp.
smile and I'll like kind of crack a half smile and give a thumbs up, like, yeah, cool, just did that, and then continue forward.
All right.
If if are we ending this day?
We're about to, unless you have something.
If nobody's using the mask, I believe, do we have one thing?
One,
You would see
and I'm getting rid of that D4.
Untaraki put it on again. Her shoulders slump again, her arms go up, and she pulls the mask off and just kind of looks at Sapphire, kind of just like, and then shakes her head.
What?
Just like,
Why are
imagine
you looking
like,
at me like that?
do you have a life other than studying?
What sort of question is that?
A random question. Puts the mask
I'm
away.
gonna roll to see if I would even. I mean, I have high percent. Yeah, I would
This would be
definitely be able to
insight.
make the connection. She'll kind of just like raise her eyebrow at her and be like, "Did you really use the mask to look at me?"
Nobody else was using the mask, and I don't want to ask you. I didn't see anything. You're very boring. Sorry.
Maybe you should think how you would feel if someone used the mask to look into you without your knowledge. And Sapphire's gonna kind of just go finish helping up set up camp.
Okay.
After that, you'd see Untaraki's kind of like racking her brain, trying to think of like if there's anything that she hasn't already told people in the party about. And then you see her eventually just, yeah, and then
Okay. We get to the 1st of winter, and when you wake, there is a light snow falling for the first time of the year. Or at least of this winter season. It has immediately begun. Tristal, Aaron contacts you again in the early morning, as this is the day that he was saying the siege was going to start. He's whispering hoarsely, "The siege has begun. It's chaos here. Apparently that Aramac fellow who's been leading the force just up and vanished in the night, along with the hunters who've been supplying the army with food. No idea why or where he's gone, but it's great news for us. The Mogozans are confused and hesitant. So, good news. Still looks like they're planning to siege, but they haven't really started yet. So, this is a good thing, I think."
I'm immediately skeptical of that. Like
So
metagaming.
you-
That's like,
I will immediately, after I get that message, I will talk to Sasha through the sending stone if I can.
Okay.
I'll just be like, "Sasha, where are you right now? I heard my friend on the outside that's at the stage. He said it's happening or not happening. Are you okay? Are you safe?"
We're all fine. We're still in the Hall of History, in Mr. Avatan's upstairs rooms. There is a magical dome over the city now, so that's a big change. He's got the stone golem active, just at the hall's front doors. I heard them talking about possibly sending it out to the city gates. But as far as I'm aware, I'm not seeing any volleys of arrows or catapults or anything being lobbed at us, so I don't know if we're under attack yet. If we are, I don't think it can get through the barrier. I don't know enough about magic to know for sure, but I think we're okay for now. Do you want me to call you if it starts like looking obvious that we're under attack?
I think if it starts and there's any hesitancy of the dome not holding, I will contact my friend and he will try to find you and help you get out of the city.
Okay.
I don't want you caught up in the war if it's going to breach. So just
Can I
no.
can I hand the stone to Mr. Avatan for a second? He wants to talk to you.
Yeah. I'll actually at that I'll gather the other team members around
Okay.
and
Oh.
on the,
Oh, that was
I have a
just the
chance on the
extra.
line, guys.
It does appear that we are likely to be under siege in the very near future. I have taken precautions. The dome is active, the golem is active, but I understand if you do not view these as sufficient with your family on the line. I do possess a teleportation circle for my own private use. And while King Gurion has not rescinded the order that no teleportation circles are to be used until further notice, no one has had any contact with the king for a good few weeks now, and frankly, I don't care enough about the order to follow it. So if you would like me to send your family elsewhere, simply say the word, and I will get them out of Zelth to another city of your choice.
I'll if you'll be around within like just give me 5 minutes. I want to talk to my teammates and
Of course,
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
absolutely.
Okay. I'll turn to Rin and Sapphire and Jackie and them and can you guys think of any safe way in there if it's going to be sieged? There's magical defenses and I mean you heard him, but I don't know. I this is a semi-selfish. No, this not semi. This is a selfish request. But if this was your family, where would you want them to go that wasn't Zelf, or is it the safest place?
Looks like he's gonna raise her hand. I mean, is it Brunduk that has the Dragon King?
Brunduk is the capital of Midoruk, and that was where you went to get Akanesh's egg awakened.
I mean, the
Oh wait, no,
Brunduk
Midoruk is
has the
Midoruk is the capital of Brunduk, is what I meant. I think I said it reversed.
the Brunduk has the one capital with the Dragon
Yes.
King.
Oh.
That's what she's saying to Trishka.
Okay. Yeah, I understood that at the very end. Sorry.
Yes. I thought.
That was
Oh.
Theo. That was Theo.
But yeah. But like
You're saying
that's
to a place that has magical dragons as a safer place than magical people?
I mean, it's a
Considering dragon versus
adult
magical
dragon.
people track record.
Yeah, I mean, like take us for example, and that was
he's
a bad
much older.
dragon. This is a good dragon.
What did
I
Rin
know
say?
your thoughts. What did Rin say?
That the king was much older than Kanagra compared to us.
That's true. I guess I didn't think of that because it's. Well, the town just seems shifty and there's so many different types of. I'm probably overthinking this because it's my family. I want them to be absolutely safe, but there's nowhere absolutely safe on this earth, so. I guess I can tell Avatan to send them to Midrook.
Was there a reason
Okay.
why teleportation was suspended? I can't remember. Was it just
Just
suspended or was
because
it
the
like
war broke out. And,
so it was just
yeah, the king didn't want anyone going in or out of country by teleportation methods.
okay. I couldn't remember. Yeah, then never mind.
He
Okay.
was failed. I will contact Avitain and the only place that my teammates and I can think of is send them to Midrook, if it comes down to that.
All right. I could make a case for asylum for them. Oglorak
He
is
seems to
not
get along with the
unreasonable.
princess. We seem to make a good impression on his daughter, so
Well, that's
there might be a case
beneficial.
for that.
Yes, that may be very agreeable. At the very least,
And-
brass dragons are notorious conversationalists, and he may simply welcome them for the chance to have someone new to talk to. I will...
If you have,
You
sorry,
go on.
if you have the chance, maybe put in a word that this would be another way that he could see the dragon that he awoke, since we would have to come and collect my siblings at some point, maybe.
Was
He could see
did he
Offenash.
express interest in that?
I don't recall particulars, but
Well, I'll make a note of it all the same.
Is this still being overheard by all of the party members?
Yeah, it's not like a phone, it's just
No,
kind of
oh,
broadcast. It's like a
yeah, no.
speakerphone, in a sense.
If he hears it say, you see like Rin and Nthaki go like,
I mean, actually, there'd be no chance at all of him ever seeing the dragon if he awoke. It actually, I think it might have.
What?
Just send them to Midrook, okay. And I'm done.
Right away? Okay. All right.
nervous
The-
Crystal is amazing.
The forest
I
comes.
like dealing with magic stuff and dragons.
The forest comes to an end as the weather clears, giving you a clear view of the slow swirling vortex of bluish purplish clouds that roils over the plane of thought. You've reached the edge of the Shattered Lands, the area surrounding the plane itself, and are quite close to being like under this swirling. It's just kind of like a whirlpool, but of clouds and in the sky, and quite massive. It stretches on as far as you can see at this point, and you're almost directly underneath it. And that's the end of the first of winter. The second of winter,
Language rose.
we finally get 2 excuses. Woo!
Woo!
This is the last day of travel before reaching Crevice Crown. And as the land is aptly named the Shattered Lands, with crevasses and large cliffs and sections of the land that seem to have just been pushed up and sit at odd angles from each other, just like you take a bed of Legos and you just shove them and some pile up on top of each other. It's all just very rough, broken terrain. And not long into the day, you come to a point where your path leads you to a long crevasse that stretches a good few miles to the side, well, to either side, and is, we'll say, about 150 feet across. There is a very old rope bridge with old planks spanning the gap. Do you make for that or try and find another way across?
I know Rin's not going. I mean, he might examine it, but he's not going across that.
Yeah. Don't.
His elk's a
I would
spirit,
not
but
want
it's
to.
not light.
Hmm.
Can I, like, how wide is that?
How wide is the bridge?
Sorry, no, sorry. No, how can I estimate by looking at it how long it would take for us to cross?
It's about 150 feet. If you go slowly and carefully, it might be a couple minutes. If you try and rush it, it would be faster, unless, of course, you miss a plank and end up tripping, and that wouldn't be good. But Theo,
Hey!
Hey.
Theo, you've reached the
Um,
Shattered Lands on this second of winter with a light snow falling. The very edges of the roiling cloud that rests over the plane of thought is almost directly above. You're very close to that, and your party has reached a long tear in the ground, spanned 150 feet across by a old-looking rope bridge with planks. That's what the group is facing currently, trying to decide whether to try and trust that or find another way around this obstacle.
Can I roll Arcana on the chasm?
I don't see why you would. What are you trying to determine about the chasm?
Like, if we're close to the scar, would there be anything
Not the scar.
magical like that?
This is the
Okay.
Shattered Lands, which is the area surrounding the Plane of Thought. Kind of a broken area that was upheaved during the initial arrival of the Plane of Thought.
Oh, okay.
Where the land
Gotcha.
is kind of like broken and jagged and on top of itself.
Let me see.
Can I roll insight on how, like, sturdy the bridge is? Like, is it gonna fall apart under our weight, or?
That would be
Is it
more of a
gonna hold our
perception
weight?
check.
Okay, I can. Can I do perception?
Yeah.
Okay. 17 plus 5.
22.
I gotta go bathroom.
Okay. It definitely looks like something that you wouldn't want to take horses across, and Rin's elk probably should not
Okay.
cross. Rin himself may be able to cross on foot. As for Arlet and Akanash, they can both use wings, so they can just cross immediately. But the rest of you, it looks old enough that you might want to be careful which planks you step on, and you would want to go
Mhm.
carefully and not quickly.
So probably one
And
at
one
a
at a
time,
time?
too.
Yeah, that would be smart.
Okay,
May
I'm gonna
I go
relay
up
that
to
to
the-
everyone else.
Sure.
Yeah.
Akanash is just
Can I
gonna
go up to the bridge?
look
and
at
can
all of
I...
you. This is why you need wings.
I'd like to go up and investigate, like, maybe go out onto the bridge a teeny bit and test some planks.
Okay.
Can I roll? Should I roll investigation or, like,
If
something
you're
to
going
dex?
out onto the bridge itself, this would be a dexterity check.
Okay. Just want to check it. Just want to check it. Check it, man. Straight dex?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 16 plus 3, so 19.
19. It is not the most stable bridge. It sways a bit and it bows a bit and it creaks under your weight, but it's holding firm. You're able to get as far out as you comfortably want to on it in your test. Up to like halfway, I would say. And you spot a couple.
Halfway on the bridge?
Yeah, if you want, you can go up to that far.
Yeah. I'm like testing it for the others and calling out what I find. And
Okay. you're
Checking the
able to
ropes and the bridge and
point
planks.
out a few planks that look more rotted than the others and kind of quickly mark those with a X with your dagger if you want. Just kind of
Yeah.
mark
I'll use my least favorite dagger for
hazards.
that.
Alright.
Say, I do have a spell that allows me to cast flight on a willing creature.
Okay.
So if anybody doesn't want to cross the bridge or is like really nervous about crossing it, maybe have that be an option. And she will relay that to them. Like, if we're thinking about crossing this thing, I could
Do I hear
quickly
her from my
learn
position on the
that.
bridge?
Depends on if she's speaking loud enough, but it doesn't seem like she is.
You probably hear like you'd see like gestures and like kind of like her going like this a lot, but you just probably hear like.
No, it's fine. I'm good.
I really
What?
would rather look for a different way across.
I could fly. I could make you fly.
I'll still keep going on the bridge if possible.
Okay. You rolled a 19. Go ahead and give me another one.
Oh.
Just because you said you were going to test it
Uh,
first.
That's a 9.
9 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You continue trying to prove that you're good, you're okay, and one of the planks is more rotten on the underside than it looks on the top side and snaps under your foot, and you start to fall through. Give me a dexterity saving throw. The rest of you are able to see Tristal and hear the crack of a board breaking under her foot as she starts to fall. Akanash is going to
cast
immediately
a
start
spell?
flying. Yeah, if you have a reaction.
I'd-
She's like...
Oh, not a reaction.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be a reaction. We're not in combat. This would be about 80 feet away.
That's out of range.
Mm,
Unless I could get. Well, no, I don't have time for that. Never mind.
okay. Both Arlet and
The only-
Akanash are going
The only
to immediately take off to fly in case she needs to be caught. Tristal, what is your dexterity saving throw?
5.
You start
The
to
natural 2.
fall. You scramble trying to grab at rope, plank, anything, and you just
Oh,
start
no, it's a 7.
falling.
Sorry, I have +6. Not
Seven's
+4.
still not enough. You are
Yeah,
falling
yeah.
backwards into empty space.
Gasp.
At this point, Untaraki is gonna be like yelling Tristal's name and running towards the chasm.
Can I cast? Can I
Like,
have Unthraki cast flight on me?
Drathy, do you do that?
Can I?
If he gets the like I said, like, what would you say that would kind of have that?
Like as he's running to the edge of the chasm to see what
he
Arlet and
faster than
Akanash
me?
are doing.
No, you're the same
he has a
speed.
walking speed of 30 feet.
Can I do something as I'm falling?
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
Am I in the middle of the chasm?
Pretty much. You got to the middle and
Is there
then you
anything
started
that
to
I
go.
see in the chasm at all?
It's somewhat a blur as you are falling and things are whipping by, but there is sheer cliffs on either side, and quite a ways down below there is what seems to be some sort of liquid, but you don't see any dangling ropes or roots to grab onto, and even if there are roots, the walls do narrow towards the bottom, but by the time you're that far down, you'll have built enough speed that
Okay.
grabbing one
Okay.
might not work out.
Okay. I have a crazy, crazy idea.
Let's hear it.
How can I estimate how far away from the cliff edge I am right now as I'm falling?
If you're doing this, like, the second you start falling, you are about, it was 150 feet across, you're 80, so about 70 feet away from that cliff edge.
As I'm falling, I have my pack on me. I will grab it, and I'd like to get the climbing gloves that are cursed and put them on if I can. And then once I have them on, I'd like to use my armor and bamf 30 feet as close to a cliff edge as possible.
Okay. You were 70 feet away.
I don't know if that will work, but
Well,
if it's close enough for someone to get in range to do a spell on me or something.
okay.
Not to the other cliff edge my friends are, but Arlet and Alkanash probably.
Okay, so let's say the party's on this side. The closer wall by like 5 feet is the one that no one is on. Arlet and Akanash are coming at you from this side. Are you wanting
Oh, I thought they were on the other side.
to? I suppose I didn't make that clear. No, they can fly
I thought
across,
they had
but they
flown
had
through
not
this
done
side
that.
already.
No.
Oh.
So, are you wanting to go towards your friends instead, or are you wanting to go?
If I see them,
Okay, yeah, that's. You can definitely
I
see
can
them.
vamp in any direction.
Yeah.
So I could go up if I wanted to.
Yeah. Do you want to just go up?
Okay. Yes, I will. If I can get the gloves on, I will bamf 30 feet and try to meet them halfway, if possible.
Okay. Give me another dexterity saving throw because you bamf up, and you are above the bridge for just a moment, and you have a chance to grab. Actually, no. You expect the gloves to do something, but then you remember Akanash tore one when you were at the top of that tree and couldn't get down, and they no longer worked. So they do not force you to grab the bridge. So I'm going to need you to make another dexterity saving throw to grab it yourself.
I would have Misty stepped towards the bridge. How fast would I have been able to reach it?
I mean, you guys could have all been gathered at the very start of the bridge if you want. Are you wanting to Misty step onto the bridge? 30 feet
Like
out?
where she is.
She is...
I would like
Let me answer one thing, Jake.
very random.
So,
Okay, yeah.
Tristal
Can I finish
was
my rolls?
just about
Okay.
half...
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
sorry.
dexterity saving throw.
I got a dirty 20, 15 plus 6.
Okay, you have, in that moment, bamfed up and grabbed onto the bridge, and you are hanging on as Arlet and Akanash fly over.
Okay.
Yeah.
No gloves or gloves on?
You were able to get the gloves on, but they don't seem to be forcing you to climb anything. You're just hanging on by yourself.
Yeah.
Akanash has a fly speed of 60 feet, so he's able to get there in 6 seconds if he dashes. So he's able to fly kind of underneath you and force you up onto the bridge itself, and you are now lying on the planks, holding ropes
Same
above.
thing. Thank you repeatedly interphonic.
You need wings!
Is it possible for me to kind of use my, like, obviously swap out one of my spells for fly and use my familiar to touch her and cast fly?
Yeah, you can. I believe you can cast spells using your familiar.
Cool. I'm gonna
Is-
do that. So
Okay. Tristal, as you're getting your heart
I
rate
hear a
down,
flap of wings.
the owl, Unthraki's familiar flies over, just kind of brushes your shoulder with its talons, and you have the fly spell active. So, how much of a fly speed does that give Tristal?
My speed of 60 feet.
Okay.
Do I immediately blast off, or can I
No,
do it
you
at will?
just feel light as a feather. You feel
You would feel that, and then you'd hear the wings retreat as the owl comes back to you and Thraki, and then you see her like grab the edge of the bridge and like hoist herself up after she from a sprint she see the air shimmer around her, then she falls to the ground, kind of rolls, and you see the owl take off from her shoulder before then. And then she comes back, you can fly now! You can fly! And then she's gonna start holding her head and then concentrating really hard.
I just fell. What? No.
It's okay!
she can't fly.
Okay,
She doesn't have wings.
Theo's gonna
You just-
call back and say, "Oh no, he doesn't know Draconic. Never mind."
He was speaking
You
common.
I
can probably
will-
say,
Oh, okay.
I'll look down at Alkinash and be like, I think I'm okay now. I think he did something. I feel like I can fly.
Okay.
I will. I'd like to continue finishing my trek because I'm a lot further away from them than I am the other edge. Yes.
You're in the middle. Well, actually, if you bamfed up, yeah, you're about in the middle again. So either way is
I'll
equidistant.
just I'll just like keep testing planks, even though I know I can probably catch myself now, and I'll actually, instead of marking them, just quickly like go more quickly and then just break the ones that are rotten.
Okay.
just-
Instead of marking, just break them,
I'll-
get rid of them.
Yeah, I'll just yeah. So
Okay.
it's obvious.
Give me another dexterity check.
Okay. That is a 15.
Okay, you are able to make it all the way across to the other side. Having broken,
Good.
we'll say, 5 more planks on your way there, just snapping the ones that don't look trustworthy to you.
The last bit of planks, if there's still good ones, I'd like to, as I go, I have 50 feet of rope, and I'd like to. Wait, no! I don't.
Did you use that?
I cut it up for us to be able to get out of belting.
Oh.
Oh. I didn't
think we have
take
rope
it out
in
of
the
inventory,
bag of holding,
but I
don't we?
wrote it down. Womp
Well, let's check the bag of
womp.
holding.
Well, I don't have the
think
bag of
there's
holding. It's not
any-
on me.
Oh, yeah.
I was
So she
gonna use
wouldn't
it
be
to
able to
lash
use
the
it
rope,
anyway.
to lash the bridge up a bit more, and maybe make some like the gaps that did have boards that were broken to like put rope in them in case people fell. But
Doesn't
That's
look like
okay, I
there's
don't
any
have
rope in the bag
so.
of holding. All right. So one person's across. Arlet is going to go all the way across because her wings don't last forever. Akanesh just kind of flies back and forth between. What are the rest of you doing?
I was gonna say, Rin. I would like it to be canonical that Rin was going to the bathroom during this. So he was not there.
Yeah, you come back to the group. Trishul's on the other side. Seems like everything went fine.
Oh,
Oh, I definitely
no
heard the
longer have my-
screams. What do you mean?
Okay, fine. Fine.
oh, I wasn't screaming. I was just gasping. I was just like.
When Thraki
and
was
then
screaming,
walking Ash-
Tristol.
Yeah,
I was shouting, Tristal, not screaming.
Oh.
same difference. What are
And
you
then we
guys
carried
doing?
further.
Screaming.
What are you guys doing?
I
Morning
used
I'm
a
doing-
walk
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Those of you who have not crossed the bridge, what are you doing?
I cast
Not
haste on
crossing the
myself.
bridge.
Theo casts haste on
Yeah,
himself.
I'm not trusting. I'm not trusting it after saying that.
Okay. Theo, does that
Most
mean you're going to
dexterous
try and cross quickly?
Not necessarily, but I'm basically purely doing it to gain advantage on dex saving throws and for the
Ah.
extra movement.
Okay.
I did mark boards and things, so people that do cross have that as an advantage, probably
Mhm.
to their roll, as I already marked it all.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd like to just slowly take my way across using the extra speed.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check with advantage.
That is a 17.
Okay, you get halfway easily enough. Give me another one with advantage.
Oh boy. $15.
It's a little shaky near the end, but you are able to get completely across safe and sound.
Oh. He's gonna sit down on the other side. Catch his nerves.
Would I have had to use Misty Step to get to the edge of the bridge, or no? Because if not,
No,
then
I was
could
picturing
use.
you
I
all
could use.
at the edge of the bridge already, instead of like having to run to the edge of the bridge.
I was thinking that we were like a little bit away, and Tristan was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go check this out," and we were like discussing, and that's why Tristan was like, "No, it's okay, it's fine." But if that's the case, I could have what's her face? Sapphire. I could cast Fly on her.
Yeah, that'd probably be best because
What?
I don't have any bonus to Dex.
Is that what you do?
I'm going to offer, like, if you want, I could cast Fly on you as well, because, I mean,
That'd probably be best.
Can you concentrate on more than one spell at once?
It would drop on Tristal.
that's already ended. Yeah,
okay.
Tristal's already across, though.
Got it.
So I would kind of just touch Sapphire's shoulder, and then she has the feeling of being light as a feather. And you see Undraki kind of sit down and close her eyes and just like, okay, go.
Thank you.
All right.
And then I'll go.
Give me a dexterity check anyway, because I want to see how gracefully you float across.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You're not gonna
Evil.
fall, but how well do you fly?
13.
All right, you're above average. you're able to mostly stay in control and stay upright, and just gently, over the course of a few seconds, fly across the bridge. Well, across
A
the
graceful
chasm. Yeah, half orc. Leaving only Unthraki and Rin on this side.
Oh. She's gonna open her eyes, look up, and see Rin there. See all the others across the bridge. Oh.
Rin's already
I
walking
thought she was
around
the last
chasm.
one.
You're walking around.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't have any other spell slots, so I guess I'm going with him.
Okay.
I don't really.
Oh.
She's afraid of heights.
Should we wait here or? He was like shouting across the chasm. You want us to wait?
What?
Can I use gust to shove my words that way?
No, that's just wind. Akanash is going to relay your message flying across. He wants to know if they should wait for you here.
Rin?
Rin looks kind of grumpy. He's not saying anything.
Did we interrupt your bathroom break? Sorry.
Who
someone
thought it was
almost
a good idea
died.
to cross an old bridge? Yeah, someone almost died.
And where were you?
He's not saying anything. He just looks even more angry at you now.
It's a yes or no question.
She looks like she's kind of like she's like doing this with her hands at her side. She's like, and where were you?
Not crossing the bridge.
I'm gonna tell them yes, unless you stop me.
Poor Akanash.
Yeah, you just go. Thank you for helping Tristal. I'm just immediately going to her help. I'm saying that in Draconic,
Okay.
because I know Rin will understand it.
He's going to say in common, "Get wings," and fly away. So he lands back at the other group, the larger portion of the party. We wait here, I guess.
I suppose. I'll
Big-
take a look around.
Okay.
Sapphire?
How
Yes.
how long would it
Wanna come
take
with?
us? Because
You don't know.
maybe it would. No, because like maybe they could take a short rest while we do it.
I mean, there might be enough time for that.
We're gonna be looking around,
Okay.
Theo
Yeah.
and I.
You can both make, let me see, perception checks.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, yeah, you have enough time to do a short rest if you like, because this is a miles-long chasm that is going to take them quite a bit of time to get across. Or
This
get
haste
around.
Is probably... Haste might still be active. Let me see.
Yeah, it's only been a little
Oh,
bit.
only... Okay, so I'll use the last bit of the minute then to zip around during this little scouting session.
Okay.
I got a total of 14.
14, alright. And Theo?
Got a total of 9.
9.
Yo.
Well, Theo, you don't quite see anything. You're possibly just moving too fast and not looking carefully enough while haste is active. But, Sapphire, you spot something as you're peering over the side. There seems to be about 50 feet down looks like something pink and faintly glowing embedded in the cliff wall.
Is it like how far down?
About 50 feet down. It's fairly small, so it's hard to make out exactly what you're looking at.
I'm gonna point it out to Theo. I wonder what that is.
I'm gonna check it with Arcana.
Okay.
17.
Mage Stone. Instantly, you know that's Mage Stone.
One moment. I cast Spider Climb on myself and climb down to get it.
Alright.
Be careful.
He just kind of like taps his chest and there's just a little ripple of blue energy and then he just goes prone and crawls down the cliff wall.
Alright.
You might get your hands dirty.
Duration of
Worth
Spider
it.
Climb is what?
It is up to an hour.
Okay, yeah, you're absolutely fine. It's only like
Concentration.
50 feet down, so you're able to just climb head downwards
Yep.
down to this thing, wrest it free from the surrounding stone, and climb back up with a piece of Mage Stone.
Yes.
What is Mage Stone again?
He's gonna like kind of flip it like a coin and catch it in his palm and then go, good for enchantments.
Essential for enchantments.
Yeah, I pocket it.
Alright.
It's a handy find.
That one's mine.
A few hours pass before, well, no, that wouldn't work. A few hours pass until Rin and Unthraki are able to rejoin the party, having finally found a place where the chasm narrowed enough to safely cross without having to go the extra, like, mile or so before it finally sealed. So you've lost a chunk of the day, but you can probably still make it to Crevice Crown without spending another night out in the wilderness. Continuing
I missed
on.
that. Are they back at camp?
Yeah, they were able to rejoin you after, we'll say, 3 hours apart.
Okay, so I'll give myself a rest then.
Yeah, short rest.
Sure.
Now, you begin to draw to the end of this section of the travel. Very obviously, in the distance, a blocky fortress-like structure lies ahead. Square towers at each of the 4 corners, gray and squat. A pair of heavy stone doors mark a closed entrance. Armored figures dot the ramparts, none of them terribly tall. with several more stationed 100 yards closer at a much smaller guard structure. All dwarves, armed with axes and heavy crossbows. You were expecting a town and are instead met with what appears to be... It looks more like a military outpost. What do you do?
So anyway, we started blasting.
Eldritch Blast!
See that last bit again? Sorry. I was in the middle of note taking.
We're attacking this outpost.
From first
No, we're not.
appearances, Crevice Crown looks more like a small fort and not a town.
I mean, are we in the right spot? Did we get turned around, or
Arlet's going to ask to see the map real quick and double check in her head. I'm pretty sure this is the right spot.
is this how you remember it?
I've never been here, but I'm pretty good at navigating. I mean, it can't hurt to ask
Huh?
them, can it?
Don't see why not. Can always leave.
At
Um,
any rate,
go ahead.
I would prefer to not go in. I don't do well with crowds or many more people than what we have here right now. So, if
We
you
hear the people
Maybe-
talking?
no, you haven't approached them, but if you all don't mind, I'd rather wait for you outside of town, and you all can. I can just rejoin when you're all ready to move on. Is that all right?
Will you find us, or do we have to find you?
I mean, I'll be camped within inside of the place, so
all right.
I should
Sounds
see
good
you
to me.
leave. Right. So,
Yeah, I guess I go forward.
okay. A couple of the dwarves closer at the little guard structure step out with heavy crossbows slung, and one raises a hand. Who are you, and what brings you... what business brings you to Crevice Crown?
I'm gonna look over my shoulder at the rest of the party and go, we're the Silverline, an adventuring party just stopping in along the way to a much further destination.
Just spending the night? Getting out of this snow?
I don't know if I can speak for the rest of us, but at least a night.
Right. Cause no trouble. Get a sheath for that ridiculous sword. He points at Arcrender at Rin's side. And heed this, if nothing else. The liquid at the base of the cliffs looks like quicksilver, flows from Devgar Modrostic, the plane of thought. Leave it be. Do you understand?
Understood.
Alright. He pulls a horn from his belt, blows a long blast on it, and the stone doors swing outward silently, and you're able to see they're nearly 2 feet thick, giant slabs of stone. It seems impossible that something so heavy could move so smoothly and quietly. If you're all...
I cast Detect Magic.
Okay. There is no magic involved. It is just
As
perfect engineering.
Theo just looks kind of dumbfounded as he's not seeing a glow off of this thing. And then just whistles, goes like, quite the door. Walks through.
Alright. The space beyond the doors is simply an empty chamber, ramparted walls on all 4 sides with a bare stone floor 30 feet on every side. The guard steps onto the floor with you. Did everyone follow Theo, or is this just Theo in here?
I'm following.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. He blows 3 more notes on the horn, and there's a sudden jolt through the floor, the sound of gears and clinking chains, and you begin to descend. The stone floor you stand on revealed to be an elevator system. Guard's going to kind of look a bit askance at Akanesh. Is that yours? Is he one of your adventuring I've never heard of.
He's one of our
I
members.
mean, you can ask him yourself.
What?
I'll mind my business. The platform comes to a stop, and more doors swing open, revealing that Crevice Crown is built into the sides of two cliffs, kind of like the crevice that you just crossed, but there are chambers carved into either side of this cleft, and multiple bridges built in between to cross from one side to another. Gondola system up higher. Quite a lot of dwarves bustling about. Everyone here seems to be a dwarf, so the lot of you stick out like sore thumbs immediately. Right, well, welcome to the city. Cause no trouble again, or else prison, as is standard.
I'm sure word would get around. Trust us.
I mean,
We'll,
you're hard to miss. I feel like we'd find you quite easily.
Thanks. You too?
Makes zero sense. All right, goodbye.
Sorry.
I can speak Dwarvish,
Okay.
so I'll actually kind of like clear my throat and step forward a little bit and be like, if there's a place that we can make ourselves useful, hunting party, supply gathering, anything that we can do to make our stay easier on you, I'm sure that we all will be more than willing. I first and foremost.
He responds in Dwarvish. I'd say go see Master Highstriker, the mayor of the town. He's got some work that he might need you for, or want you for. It's violent, but you're all well equipped.
Thank you.
Last I heard, he's offering a decent amount of coin for it, so might be a place to start.
Coin is appreciated.
Good day.
We all know.
All right. Is that?
I'll relay the
where-
information to the rest.
Okay.
Ren is going to look for Mithril. They can do negotiations.
Are you just like asking random people on the street, or?
I'm gonna look for like a vendor area or something, just somewhere that looks like I could ask about it.
Okay.
Mithril and then adamantine as well.
Okay. Go ahead and either persuasion or investigation, however you'd like to flavor it.
Definitely persuasion. Dang. I don't think I technically need the bonus. That's... What is it? 27 with the bonus, because it's a natural 20.
Okay. You ask a few people before you come to... let me find the description here real quick.
Nothing.
A very grimy dwarven man in dirty working clothes. And when he speaks, it's very clear he's got a few teeth missing. So there's kind of gaps there. Well, Mithril, you're not likely to find here. That's more Umar Kadak's sort of purview. They've got the vast majority of it and don't let it slip their fingers. But if adamantine's what you're looking for, I just so happen to have found some not 2 nights ago. There's an auction being held this afternoon. I'd love to hear your bid.
Where is it taking place?
He's gonna point over on the other side to a space about a couple floors up. This is all multi-floored on the separate sides of the crevice, but there's a space set aside with a banner with dwarvish runes over it. Well, written on it. So if you... Tristal can read that it says auction house, but if you can't read dwarvish,
Yeah.
but now you know where it is.
Let's go.
What is the plan now?
That's later in the afternoon, right?
The auction is being held, we'll say he says in about 2 hours' time.
Okay. So whereabouts would we find like enchanting materials? Or a shop with stuff in it?
Are you asking him?
Yeah. But that was definitely not Theo's voice.
Yeah.
Shop with stuff in it.
You have a shop with like stuff on it?
No, he'll be asking if there's any like enchanters shops nearby, especially or if there's somebody that sells like health potions and the like.
We don't have a magic shop in town. If you're looking for more mundane stuff, Megdal's bookstores over there. He's got
Books?
books. Yeah. We got a good pub right yonder. Black and Bitter Brews.
Thank you. Yeah, Theo is kind of tuned out at the mention of books now.
Okay.
Looking at where.
There is glass windows on the front of this bookstore, set into just smooth stone. It looks like
Oh, that's
everything
so
has
cool.
been carved just cleanly out of the walls. But there is a
There's been a lot of
bookstore
mining and
visible.
crafting here.
Yeah. With easily enough seen through the windows, there are plenty of books inside. And next to it is another sign in both Dwarvish and Common that reads Cursed Item Trader, which is a site you've seen in... Well, actually, Theo and Sapphire haven't come across these, but
Would I know of them?
they've been popping up in towns somewhat recently, where they seem to be a place that buys, sells, trades cursed items. When Thraki knows they are run by her patron.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna browse the bookshop first,
Okay.
but I'll make a note of that.
Are you looking for any kind of book in particular? You do find immediately there are sections on cooking, on languages. One that does catch your eye immediately is A Study of Spellcrafting by Vatua
Ooh.
Brighthand.
I will definitely pick that one up and look at it.
Okay. It's marked at 4 gold, but it seems to cover the practice of spellcrafting in the sense of not just using spellcraft, but actually crafting and coming up with your own spells and how to refine that process and make a safe spell that you can reliably cast. This is...
He's gonna furrow his brow at it because it's definitely something he's never looked at before.
Okay. But yeah, this would be a
He's
way
only ever studied
to...
pre-made stuff.
Yeah, to come up with your own custom spells.
Ooh. Okay, he'll tuck that under one arm, and he's gonna look at if there's any that are like, I guess, survival tips, because he's been on the road a ton. Any like general survival knowledge or just travel knowledge kind
Okay.
of books.
There's a few along that line, such as Surviving the Feywood. There's a series, Surviving the Feywood, Surviving the Trollwood, Surviving the... I believe it's Frostwood. Or.
Is
But,
there a Tanglewood?
There is Surviving the Tanglewood. They all seem to have
He
been
will take
written
that.
by Wimlin Moe.
Wimlin Mo! Yo!
Surviving the Trollwood is noticeably much thinner than the rest.
Yeah, I'll definitely pick up the Tanglewood one. And, I guess the only other thing would be if there's just straight up spell scrolls.
Okay.
Or at least something to copy of that nature into my book.
You are checking and checking. It all seems to just be books. You don't find any scrolls. You ask the owner, Megdal, this dwarf with a very long, thin, blonde beard. We don't carry scrolls, but I did hear mention of one likely being sold at auction in about an hour and a half or so. So if you're looking for that, they might have one there.
Auction buddies.
I believe one of my friends is going to that as well. I guess I'll have to tag along. He'll put both of those books that he found on the counter there and offer to buy them.
All right. That'll be 4 gold, 5 silver.
Done. He'll pile that onto the counter.
Okay, so you now
To remove
have
that from
a
me.
study of spellcrafting and surviving the Tanglewood.
Yippee. Yeah, I guess I'll go find Rin then.
Okay. Tristal.
Yeah?
I'm sorry, I've just paused too long. Tristal passed on to the party the info about the mayor possibly having a job. Are you guys wanting to go to the auction? Go to that? Go to where are you going? Where's the direction? Where you
Auction's probably sooner.
Rin does not want to miss the auction.
Did you just like immediately head there, even though it's gonna wait 2 hours?
Probably.
Okay.
I guess on my way to follow him then I'll keep an eye out for any well, I guess I would have time to stop in at the beer place, I guess.
Black and bitter brews.
Yeah.
Well, while I'm waiting, can I do a roll every so often to see if I remember what I was supposed to say? Because I even re-listened and I couldn't find what it was.
Give me a history check. This is not advantage.
Yeah. Georgie?
All right. You're supposed to tell Guns that he's an old mudhead.
Yeah.
Theo popping into Black and Bitter Brews. The bartender greeting you is a bald elder dwarf with a beard shaped into a wide square, perfectly trimmed. His arms are marked with crisscrossing scars. Don't get many elven. What are you, half elven?
Yes.
Alright, well, don't get many customers aside dwarves in here. Any chance you want to try the Grave Rubber Challenge?
Is this a drinking game?
Well, he slides over a glass. You drink the Grave Rubber Brew and walk the length of the bar without falling over. And that's all there is to the challenge. One drink, one walk.
And there's no reward?
Oh, there's a reward. Bragging rights.
Yeah.
And,
I think I'll pass. He's gonna push it across the counter and go I'm not going to
normally
embarrass
I'd
myself
say
in front of you
clean
lot."
tab, but you haven't made a tab, so...
He'll pause. I was told not to cause trouble, and this seems like it could land me in a lot of trouble.
Scared little elfling can't handle it, eh?
Well, there's no need to be rude about it.
I'm just teasing. I'm not trying to be rude.
I was really just looking for something to eat, if you've got anything along those lines.
No, this is a drinking place, lad. You're gonna want to go somewhere else for meals. I think they've got refreshments at that...
At the auction yard.
How'd you... Yeah, they've...
Everyone's talking about it.
Well, I mean, it's a once a year thing, so they're
You don't
excited
say.
about it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to make it seem like it wasn't worth much. He's gonna cross his arms. Where is that mule place you were mentioning?
If you just head down 3 doors, you can get yourself a good block of cheese and, well, what kind of food you're looking for? I usually just get cheese.
Just a block of cheese?
Yes. It's all a...
Is there bread there?
No, that's the bakery you're gonna want to cross the chasm
Oh my
for that.
goodness. There's no... You don't have it all in one place?
No.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
It's just a lot of walking, and I've been walking for a while. Don't take it personally.
Why would I take you walking personally? That...
Try not to cause trouble.
a
He's just
date.
gonna face palm and I will go to the bakery.
And you
But
wonder
you can cut
why
to
it
someone else for
doesn't
now
look
because I gotta
like
use the bathroom.
wool.
Alright, just a couple copper will get you a loaf of bread.
Perfect. I will just get that.
Alright.
And go to auction.
Tristal, Sapphire, and Thraki,
Liam.
anything before we hit auction?
No.
I was just
I'd
gonna
like
say,
to
like,
not be at the auction personally.
Okay. And Thraki?
Gonna say, like, with all the things about this is a dwarven town.
Yes. Are you gonna cause trouble? or-
Oh.
I mean, that depends, but with what's his face having all of the, I should stop doing that. I know this bleeds now. With having only just like cheese in one area, bread in another area, would I, just looking around, have noticed that there's no really collective eating place?
Yeah, at a glance, you're not seeing any sort of advertised restaurant or eatery. Everything does look
I wonder why I don't
fairly
like wolves.
new. You get the sense that this is a very recently established town, and it's still in the stages of growing and being set up.
But still, people need to eat. They can't leave off of rocks. But does the mask have any uses?
I don't think I rolled for today. So it had 2 already, and that's 2 more, so it has 4 full uses.
She's probably, if nobody else wants to, she's probably just gonna sit in a corner somewhere and use those.
Instead of going to the auction?
I don't want to go to the auction.
Okay.
Too many dwarves.
Too many dwarves at the auction. Okay. Tristal, what are you doing instead of going to the auction?
Looking for the mayor.
Okay.
Where is the mayor?
Where is the mayor? Sapphire, what are your plans?
I'm gonna join the auction.
Okay. Since we've got...
The auctioning herself.
Oh, wait. Theo's
Yes,
going
I'm
to...
gonna be sold.
Oh, I think...
I was at the bakery for a bit, but I am heading to the auction
Okay.
as well.
Since we've got 3 people going to the auction, do you mind if we do that first?
Nope.
Okay.
And Draki might pop in, like, just be in the back sometime later, like if she hears it getting like really raucous.
Okay.
But
Yeah, if you want, you can just kind of be off to one side of the auction house, just on a bench somewhere nearby, so you can keep a ear out. Let's see. Alright. The auction is held in a cool, comfortable stone chamber with dozens of rows of seats carved into shape and still one with the floor itself. A raised stage, though only raised a foot or so, takes up one end of this room that all the chairs are facing. A thick, beautifully smooth curtain of deep blue fabric obscures a portion of the stage on either side from view of on either side of a central podium. The seats are a bit small, but over the course
just-
of the
I
hours,
guess I'll stand.
quite a number of dwarves file in, filling up the room. And when it's time, a red-bearded dwarf with a distinct roundness to his features, nose, cheeks, beard, hops onto the podium at the head of the room, pulls out a small bell from his coat like you'd see at a receptionist desk, the kind of bell you can ring by smacking the top. Places that on the stand in front of him, ringing it until the murmur of conversation dies down. Right ho! Welcome all you good folk to this here 4th annual town auction. Those of you who just came for the refreshments, you're welcome to them in the side room over yonder. He points a fat finger to the right, where a small side door leads to a separate chamber. Already a handful of dwarves are making their way over to it. The rest of you, please be quiet lest you're making a bed. Standard 2 calls for an item sold, and all sales are final. Now, without further ado, a pair of young dwarves, a man and a woman, step into view from behind the curtain, carrying a dark, highly polished wooden sculpture of a bear between the two of them. Let's begin with this fine decoration from Master and Mrs. Trunstall. Congratulations, by the way. Many happy years ahead, I'll wager. Who'll give me 5 silver for this piece? 5 silver, 5 silver, and someone immediately bids 5 silver.
As the auction's going, Theo's gonna dig into a little, I guess, paper bag that he has from the bakery and offer Sapphire and Rin both a loaf of bread.
Okay.
I will take the bread.
He's already eating one, and he's gonna ask Rin, "Do elks eat bread?"
I'm sure he could.
He'll give him a second loaf.
Over the
Just
course
tuck
of the
the
next
rest
few
away
minutes,
and watch.
the bidding continues for that bear sculpture. If none of you are interested, we can just move on. Alright. Next up, a lovely... Oh, well, never mind that one. More's a shame that. Third, you alright? Alright, folks, next we got a rare wonder, a magical scroll. A pale, black-haired dwarven woman steps out from behind the curtain and presents an ornate scroll case to the crowd. A scroll of levitation, excellent condition, written in common, perfect for a family heirloom, or perhaps to get a pesky youngin from stop running around for a minute. Now, magic's always pricey, so let's start the bidding high on this one. Who'll give me 150 gold for the scroll?
Theo is going to use Minor Illusion to cast a large hand above his head.
Well, I see we've got a mage in here. 150 to you, sir. 150. Who'll give me 160? And across in the opposite corner of the room, another large hand, although a bit more calloused, appears above on the dwarf's head, mirroring what you just did. 160. 160. Who'll give me 170?
Hand.
170 to you. Go ahead and make a intimidation check for me.
Alright. 11.
170. Do I hear 180? 180? 180. Do I hear 190?
Thumbs down.
190? 185? Do I hear 185? Going once.
Yeah.
185. Do I hear 190? Go ahead and make another intimidation check for me.
Please be higher. 19.
19. 185. Going once. Going twice. 185 to you, sir. And the woman with the scroll walks over, presents you with a scroll of levitation.
I present her with 185 gold pieces.
Alright. Let's do one more high price item before we take it down a peg. Now, I know at least one of you here, Mr. Oventi, who's wanting this one. That same grimy dwarven man that Rin spoke to swaggers proudly into view, with a chunk of dark bluish-green ore in his hands, about the size of a cantaloupe. He grins a gap-toothed grin. A real sample of star steel, adamantine in the flesh. Who will give 50 gold? Someone immediately says. 50? I hear 50. Who will give me 55 gold for this?
I forget, in auctions, can you just immediately raise it like a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just say a number.
Rin's
At this
going to
point, I can
stand.
slip into the back.
Oh. Oh, okay. Rin's going to
You can like
stand.
slip in a watch.
Rin's going to just stand and yell 200.
200. Who'll give me 205? Who'll give me 205? Go ahead and make an intimidation check for me as this let me find the description here. Silver-haired dwarf with a exceedingly receded hairline. What's left of it's gathered in a small top knot. His left eye is a literal silver orb instead of an eye. His beard's long, gray, and banded with 3 silver bands studded with gemstones, and he just stands up and glares at Rin.
16 to intimidation.
His face turns red. 201! 201! Who'll... Any for... going once for 201 gold? Going twice?
205.
205. Another intimidation check for me.
Oh! That's... Oh, weird. 23.
This guy is beet red as he slowly sinks into his seat and does not move for the remainder of the auction. Once, twice, 205. And the gap-toothed dwarf is going to give a cheer, yeah, and run over to Rin. I believe this
You
is
just made
yours, sir.
He means day.
That's a big chunk out of the bag of holding.
Oh, I thought it was your money.
I don't have any money.
Okay, 205 gold.
That's definitely his
I mean,
portion for a while.
Yeah.
We have a lot
We have
still.
almost 700.
Alright.
500 gold.
The
80,
remaining
700.
items, if anyone is interested in them, next is a tea set. And then there is a warhammer. And then a thick knitted scarf set. And finally a jewelry set before it moves on to very mundane things like pieces of furniture. Just chairs
Should I have
and
cast
Jewelry.
like Arcana on the jewelry or anything?
You can't cast Arcana, because that's a
Oh right,
check.
you're right.
Are you wanting
I
to
cast
just,
Arcana.
to just gauge whether you think
Yeah,
they
I'd
might
like to
be
kind of-
enchanted?
Well, not so much that, but also if they would be worth kind of a higher value than what I could pay for them.
Okay. Now, go ahead and give me an insight check.
Okay. Insight, 14.
14. The jewelry... Well, the Warhammer doesn't seem like anything special. It's more of a just family heirloom piece than
Mhm.
anything. It doesn't strike you immediately as something particularly valuable that you could just flip for a profit. The
Yeah.
jewelry, there's 3 ruby rings, an emerald ring, a jade ring, and a pair of fire opal earrings in that set. They're asking 140 gold for it, if that's worth it to you. If not,
Nah.
okay.
What's the tea set?
It's all kind of oddly blocky. Like the main teapot is not terribly rounded. It's more hexagonal in shape. There's angles to it. It's all very sturdy looking, and the cups and the handles, they all seem to be built for large, thick hands that dwarves have, but that might be to your advantage because
Yeah.
it's going for 22 silver at the moment.
Oh, I'm going in that auction.
Okay. Then you can just snap it up for like 23 silver if you want.
Okay. That I have on me.
Okay. And
The mundane items, what would they include?
there's chairs and chests, empty chests. There's sets of clothing, boots, raincoats.
Could I purchase a raincoat?
Yeah. We'll say that goes for. Roll a d20 for me, and that'll be how many coppers you get it for.
Roll of deception for me.
That's your first roll?
You said that's how much I pay for it?
Yeah, what's the number?
18.
18 coppers, so $18.
Cool. What color?
You
Is it
can
like,
choose that.
like dark bluish or like... If there's like a gray
Okay.
or even if it's like a really bright color, she just wants a raincoat because she's tired of her normally very solid cloak getting sodden, and then
All right.
are any of like the clothing sets, do they have like fur lined, or are there like boots and stuff?
There
if
were
we're, like,
those
getting
warm
farther into winter?
scarves. All the clothes. Well, the raincoat's more of kind of a poncho and cloak sort of deal where it'll just drape over you. Everything else is mainly fitted for dwarves, so it's unlikely to fit a taller person.
And I guess the boots would probably be massive.
Yeah,
They
they're
have big
not
feet.
really made for you, unfortunately.
Would they fit Okanash?
He's not willing to try them on.
I know, but a scarf. Could I get a scarf?
Yeah, you can get a scarf. There's various different patterns. After a while, some of the stuff is just there's a lot more than just well, there's sets of stuff being sold at auction, and then kind of stuff that's left over is just kind of placed off to one side with set prices that people can kind of barter for, and so you can get another scarf for, let's see, like a silver.
Cool.
That's how you get the deals on items. Is you sneak them in at the end of the scene. You get the rushed prices, which are much
Yeah.
lower.
Alright, Tristal went looking for the mayor, and after some investigation and asking around, you're able to find the mayor's office. Let me see. You're ushered in after a moment. Gunn's High Striker looks much like his brother Ainz did in Zelth, the dwarf that was the kind of clerk slash receptionist at the Hall of History. His gray beard is styled in the same split fashion. Instead of copper bands, it's secured with bands of blackened iron. His face is a bit heavier than Ainz's, as is the rest of him. He looks like he's put on more weight than his brother. Numerous rings of gold and silver adorn his fingers, gemstones glittering from them, and a very thin gold circlet on his head. What can I do for you, visitor?
I was told to come to the office of the mayor to see what needed to be done as far as what's
Oh,
most
for
urgent
work.
for help.
Are you representative of a adventuring group, or is it just yourself?
It's an adventuring group.
All right. Well, as far as work is concerned, one of our mining tunnels broke into a nest of frostbiter scorpions. We've had to close up the whole area to avoid running into them, and I'm offering 50 gold per head for those beasts. As many as you can kill, as far as you can push them back, I'm happy to reward you for it. I am afraid I'll have to ask you to wear blindfolds during a portion of your travel through the mining tunnels, and before you ask why, I can tell you no more than it's a tradesman's secret being kept for the good of the mining crew and all who live in Crevice Ground. Is this agreeable?
Yes.
All right.
Is there any recommended weapons for
Well,
this
that depends.
frostbiting scorpions?
They're nasty beasts. They're quite good with the cold. Fire is of use against them. It tends to kill them quicker, but they also attack more viciously when struck with fire. So it's a risk-reward sort of deal. As far as what not to kill them with, I wouldn't suggest using any sort of enchantments or spells that would hit them with the cold, because they're frankly going to be pretty useless.
What about anything that is more mundane? Safer.
Mundane means, as far as I'm aware, they don't have any particular susceptibility
No,
or
I'm sorry. I should have phrased my question differently. I meant mundane means of work. not
Oh, my mistake. All right. Well, let me see. There's a couple of things around town. We've got a spitmaster looking for he's paying 100 gold for the delivery of a live and intact gray ooze. Not particularly sure why, but if you can find one and bring him one of them.
Master?
Yeah, he cooks the meat in town. And we've also got a posting from a fellow named Thurn. 2 silver offered for original riddles for a children's book he's writing. So if you've got a head for coming up with riddles, you can earn a little bit of coin with that.
Well, thank you. This is exactly the type of information I was looking for.
You're welcome. If you're representative of a party, what's the party name in case you do decide to take up this scorpion killing job?
I don't think it's a if, I think it's a when. The Silver Line was the name.
Alright. I will jot that down here. Pleasure to meet you. Guns High Striker. I'm the mayor here. Founder of the town, actually. Quite proud of that. And you are...
Tristol.
Tristol. Good to meet you.
Tristol Power.
Right.
She's saying her name!
Yeah! Now, it is 11, but if we want... Yeah. Unthraki said she was going to use the mask while kind of waiting on the outsides of that auction, and if you'd like to do at least one of those tonight, we could probably throw that in here.
I would like to look at my my family.
You
or like my
haven't
mother.
told me much about your family, so I'll have you decide what you see.
I I guess she would just see a thing of like her mother in a pretty fancy looking stone, what looks like a kitchen, and then you hear like pattering of feet, and a very young Untraki runs in with a really big stick and starts like swinging it around and like, Mom, fight me, fight me. And then the mom's gonna brandish a ladle and they both start play fighting, and that is like the amount of memory.
Okay.
And that is gonna be that's why she felt up for going into the auction, because like, oh, I have a little bit of happy memory.
All right.
But
I
Good
do
to see you.
have to go.
Okay. Good
Good
night.
night.
Oh,
Thank you all for
I like
playing.
this session.